Welcome to another awesome day of FileMaker training. I'm Richard Carlton, creator of fmtraining.tv, where every day at 1 o'clock Pacific time, we are doing FileMaker training on the world's most awesome platform. So today is interesting because we have a lot of hot news. We are here at Claris headquarters, which is always exciting. If you want to support the channel, once again, this is totally free. The content here is free. Most of all our files are free, but if you want to support the channel, purchase one of the training bundles. We greatly appreciate it. It really helps us out quite a bit. It keeps the lights on, and it frankly allows me to pay Margaret and all the other people that help with the live streams because it's a large team. May not only seem like it's just Richard and Margaret or intermittently Nick will be here. So we have to fund all that. Plus there's video editors and things like that. So we greatly appreciate that. So, okay, we're now going to start the kind of this open kind of Q&A. We have some questions are pre, but if it's a relevant question, Margaret, this is what, okay, if you're a professional FileMaker person or you work at Claris, you should be prepared to say, I don't know the answer, right? That's a possible answer here that I might have is I don't know, okay? But after 30 some odd years, I have pretty good grasp of most things. And if I don't know it, there's a reason for that. So Margaret?
Yes.
Action.
Hi, is it possible to give access to a FileMaker file in FileMaker Server without giving the logins and password in order to not see the other files? So they want a person to access one file in the FileMaker Server and not see the rest of the FileMaker Server.
You would give different usernames and passwords or credentials to those files, right? So here's the deal. So can I have control? Let me share.
Yeah, stop
sharing. We're going to transfer command. You have the bridge number 1. All right, so I have the bridge. Thank you very much. So real quick, I'm going to go over here into FileMaker. I'm going to close that. So if I go, let's talk about this real quick. I'm not going to do it because this will take too long. But so if I go to say DBW2, which is a FileMaker server that I have. So I click on that and there's a couple settings here that come into play. By default, FileMaker server, by default, when you set up a FileMaker server, it will not show you the files that are hosted on the server by default unless you provided a credential so you can see everything. In my case, I turned that off because I want to see everything on my server. So if say I only wanted, say, the fire marshal, which is Ed Burkle. This is a fire marshal sample file that we created once upon a time. I don't even remember. It's sitting over here on the server. If I only wanted Ed to see that, I would log in here and I would put credentials only for Ed or whoever Ed and his team are, okay? And then when they logged in, there's a couple of issues here, but you log in, you would only see the credentials for that file. So that's one thing. So you can turn off the fact that you see everything. The other thing is you can have a launcher file. Now, a launcher file, I don't want everyone to freak out about this. So I have a personal launcher file. I have a lot of hobbies. So I have a launcher file because I inject FileMaker into my veins every day. It's crazy. I love it. It's fantastic. So if I bring this up over here, I'm going to bring this up over here. So here's a launcher file with some of my buttons on, okay? But you could have a launcher file that opens one thing open only, like it just pops up and it auto opens. So you could create someone a launcher file like that sits on their desktop and it automatically opens a file on the server. So they wouldn't even see all the other stuff on the server at all. So you can obscure that a couple different ways.
Ricardo, let us know if that answered your question. If not, ask a follow-up.
There's a couple. He's trying to hide that list. So on the host. So
yeah.
Hey, you set the FileMakers. Like if I log in, let me do DBW2 here. This is my personal one. It doesn't really matter that much. DBW02.at.rcc.com. So you have the domain, and you want to get the admin console. The path, this memorizes, if you do this very much, admin-console. Okay, and then we'll have this. It should log in. Okay, so it's admin, and it's yeah, I'm in. Okay, great. So this is my FileMaker server, my personal. It's running. There's one bug release back. It's not running, but it's running 20.3.1. So pretty good. And then in the administration over here, configuration, somewhere you're going to hit a part where, let's see, configuration. Automatically open databases that are in. Okay, this is where we turn this off so we don't auto open databases because you could auto open a crash file. That's bad. Automatically start database server. That's fine. Automatically start web publishing. That's fine. Persistent cache disabled. Those are both disabled. Yeah, so you'd have to hunt through here to figure out filter databases in client applications. I think this is what you limit on the FileMaker server. I'm not pause it.
What's a little question mark next to it? Does that bring up
List,
information?
a filter the list, the database shown in the FileMaker host. Yes, that's it. So if you turn this on, okay, so one, you turn that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Turn it on. And then let's say, so it's on. Do I have to hopefully I don't have to restart. So then I'm gonna go to FileMaker Pro. I'm gonna go to host. I'm gonna go to DBW2. So now it asks for the credential. So this is the essential thing for the person on YouTube is that you're going to say, well, I think, like if I do this one, if I say admin and then I do my normal password here, and I'm going to say sign in, it shows me everything. But if I go to the,
It shows you everything that has that login, correct?
and guess what? I don't see the fire marshal one in here,
Because
right?
it has a different login. Okay.
It has a different login, right? So if I cancel and I say show host, okay, so let's try admin. Let's try 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I get a gold star for that. Okay, yes, we're good. Next question, moving along.